What is going on, everyone? Commodore Last here today, bringing to you my live reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen manga chapter 78. Now, the chapter's been out since yesterday. Shout out to the Viz, of course, providing chapters week in, week out, because performing God's work as they should be. And I had said it before in the Haikyuu video, but I apologize for not having a video last night. It was a very mentally exhausting day for me this whole week. Well, essentially for the whole weekend, but mainly yesterday was kind of crazy. So I said, I was going to wait until Monday at the very least, to read Jujutsu Kaisen. That's what we're here for today. I'm hoping to see what's going to happen, in terms of we're at the end of the flashback itself, if we're still going to see what's happening with Geto upon his departure from TMT, as I like to call it, Tokyo Metropolitan Tech. But it's going to be very interesting to see, everything that transpired after the fact. Because now we know exactly what the reasoning was for Geto, becoming the person that he is today. Clearly we see also the developments to what happened with Nanami and stuff, and why his mindset was kind of the way it was after the fact, before the whole the girl at the shop and stuff, because Haibara having died and everything, which thankfully Stefan was able to confirm that with me and stuff. So, but I'm really interested to see what's gonna happen now, because again, we've been such a away from the main cast and such for quite some time, so I'm hoping that we actually get back to see them. But the only way for me to find out is by reading the chapter. So without further ado, let's get into it. And I was informed earlier, because when I read the Haikyuu chapter today, I saw that we're going to be getting chapters, I believe, on the 11th, which means it's going to be on a Friday. And we're getting apparently a color page for Jujutsu Kaisen. So I'm looking forward to that chapter when we get there. But I got to deal with this one first. So without further ado, let's get into it. Chapter 78. All right. And starting right off the bat, Gojo, when he found out the truth of what happened, his face. Chapter 78, Premature Death, Part 3. Say, what? Don't make me say it again. Suguru fled after killing everyone in the village. Listen, I want to say this too. I couldn't believe I didn't recognize this at first. But shout out to my man Stefan, the man who translates Jujutsu Kaisen for Viz. He said that to me that Yaga, the principal and stuff, right, resembles that of Masahiro Chono from New Japan Pro Wrestling. If y'all don't know your knowledge on Chono, the Three Musketeers and stuff with him, Muto, and Hashimoto and stuff, listen, dude's an absolute god. So now that it clicked in my mind that the principal's design is based on Chono, now he's kind of creeping up my favorite list. Favorite characters list, just essentially off the fact that his design's off, a god in pro wrestling. So, shout out to the principal, man. Actually, let me switch this over to single pages, because I love reading it way better like this. Anyways, I heard you. That's what I said. What? Suguru's parents' home is vacant as well. However, from the bloodstains and residuals, it seems he might have done the same to his parents. Bro, he was that far gone? There's no way. Satoru, I also have no idea what the hell is going on. He seemed just freaking out. What? Bro, he actually took out his own parents, though. I figure at least, with the people, his parents would be, an exception or something, but even that far? But I guess it goes to show that he's doing everything he can to, rid of, anything tied to him, in the event that it can come back to bite him afterwards. Let's say his family knew his whereabouts and they tried to sell him out or something, because again, he committed a huge crime and stuff. But now apparently it's even worse, because now he's gonna be on top of the fact of killing the people in the village, patricize another crime he's gonna have to end up facing. Smoking area. Oh, I've seen my girl. Is she a high schooler? Need a light? Shoko, run. Run for your life, because I don't know what the mindset is. Oh, no, wait, but is she in league? The way I need to think. But could she be in league with the men? That was her man's once upon a time. And we don't know what her even though Gojo kind of did say some things, after the whole thing with Yuji and everything, right? I don't know, he goes, hey, if it isn't the culprit himself, what do you want? You can say that I'm testing my luck. I see. I'll ask for the hell of it. Are these accusations against you false? No, I'm afraid not. Another one for you. Why'd you do it? I'm gonna create a world of only Jujutsu sorcerers. What the heck does that mean? I'm not a child anymore. I don't need everyone to understand. I don't need everyone to understand. Sulking because no one understands you. Sounds awfully childish if you ask me. Hey, Gojo. Geto's here. Yeah, in Shinjuku. No way, I don't want to be killed. And I guess he walked off after the fact and like, I guess he didn't want to. Well, of course he couldn't be there because Gojo finds him. He's probably gonna have to fight him. Oh no! Come on! Are we doing this already this quick? Explain yourself, Suguru. He's just like in the crowd of. I guess he was being so nice in the anime, where he just stops, and there's a whole crowd of people just like moving around and stuff, and then you literally just see like Gojo right there in the middle. It's like, yo, explain yourself. You already heard from Shoko, didn't you? That's all there is to it. There's reason enough for you to kill all That's enough reason for you to kill all non-sorcerers, even your parents. It wouldn't be fair if I made an exception for my parents, would it? Besides, my family now consists of more than just them. That's not what I'm talking about. You were the one who said pointless killings is useless. There is a point and meaning to it. It's also justice. No way. Killing all non-sorcerers to make a world of only sorcerers? That's impossible. I'm saying that trying something impossible is pointless. How arrogant. So what? You could do it, Satoru. You're trying to convince me that it's impossible when you yourself could do it. Are you the strongest because you're Satoru Gojo? Or are you Satoru Gojo because you're the strongest? What are you getting at? If I could be you, wouldn't my impossible ideal become possible? This is the life I've chosen. All I can do now is give it all I've got. And he had enough. He threw up his gang signs. If you want to kill me, kill me. There's meaning in that too. And he just walks off right there. But he knows that, of course, if he tried to do anything right now, some of the people and the casualties. Why did you let him go? Are you really asking me that? No, you're right. I'm sorry. Sensei, I'm strong, right? Yeah, in the impudence department too. But it looks like just me being strong isn't enough. I can only save those who are prepared to be saved. They're still around. I thought the Time Vessel Association had disbanded. There are other groups with similar ideals. So, okay, so maybe like little factions and stuff here and there. But nah, if the TVA is still around at the very least, but made up of smaller people, gladly take it, man, because then it gives us like our main group for the villains. It looks like a religious group to the public. Are you okay with that? As long as I can collect curses and money, that's alright. Are we really going out there looking like that? Why not? Bluffing and looking the part is important. Master Geto, all the kids. I'm trying to remember, is that the same two girls that were in the prequel and stuff with Okutsu's backstory? Like the whole thing like prior to the events of Jujutsu Kaisen. If you guys have read that prequel manga, it had like these two girls I remember that were there during it. I'm pretty sure they could be the ones from it. So now they're actually canon now to like the actual like current manga. Be sure to watch closely. Have they gathered? Directors, representatives, the chairman, a lot more money and a lot more money waiting. Hold on, is it those for? Can everyone hear me? Thank you for waiting. I'll keep this short. As of this moment, this group is mine. We'll have a few names as well. Oh, you will all obey me. Numerous voices of opposition. Well, isn't that a shame? I've got it. Mr. Sonoda, could you please come up to the stage? That's right, you. What the hell? Yo, wait, did he just drop something on the dude? He dropped like this huge doll thing and crushed the man's. You just see his head go like close off like that. Now then, let's try again. Obey me, you monkeys. I don't like monkeys. That's the truth I chose. Oh, yo, we get that little Megumi. Wait, that's gonna be Gojo. Oh my god. Fushiguro Megumi, right? Who are you? And why are you looking at me like that? Well, it's just you look exactly like him. Oh, so this is what he meant Megumi the first time. But it makes me wonder, was he still in the control of the Zenin clan? If in fact Toji had got taken out the paint already, but we don't know if his dad like still ended up surviving after the fact. Because again, it would conflict with what he said back in chapter 9. What Megumi said about his dad being somewhere else. But unless Gojo told him the truth, I don't know. But I mean, again, it would be really different. I'm gonna have to see for myself once those volumes are translated in English. But oh man, no, but that's so cool. Oh baby monkeys, like yeah, man. Geto is a character I want to be able to make a video on later on, just in terms of like his like an analysis or something. Like he's one of those characters I want to talk about in terms of like his. The ideal of somebody who literally had thought of one way of justice and what it was supposed to be, and then seeing like the cruelty of the world and knowing that there's no way that two sides can come together. Like I want to talk about this dude, man, in some shape or form sooner than later. But man, now it makes me think, because even though we're getting a color page on Friday, like with this upcoming chapter, I don't know if it's gonna be one of those where it's like, if we're gonna still keep on going with the flashback itself, because you have to think we have to see how Megumi ended up getting enlisted afterwards into TMT, and just all for the confirmation of what happened with Toji and stuff. But oh man, this is a really good chapter, and hopefully with what's to come, hopefully next week we get to see what happens after the fact from this whole thing. But little Megumi though, he's adorable, but he's a troll at the same time. But really good chapter this week for Jujutsu Kaisen. Probably going to lean towards maybe like an 8.5 out of 10 this week. Really good stuff here. They're seeing the beginnings of Geto's association, which I'm assuming it might still be under the TVA association, like Time Vessel Association, since that guy that was with Toji and stuff being there as well. More or less have to think that's probably the case. But if not, they're probably going to end up, we're probably going to get the name afterwards revealed of like what exactly the group is. And of course, Mahito being in it as well, which means to me that he's probably not the leader and it's in fact Geto. And he may be the main antagonist right now of the series, unless something big happens and, Tengen ends up being revealed as one, or like a greater power comes into play, something afterwards. So, but really good chapter this week. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below in regards to Jujutsu Kaisen this week. If there's anything in the chapter you want to talk about that I didn't mention here that you felt was important, let me know down in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of Jujutsu Kaisen week in, week out, subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell, Shandora, stay up to date with everything that goes on the channel. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys this Friday for chapter 79 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Color page. Hype is about to come in. I don't know what to see, what's going to be in store for us, but if it's going to be a continuation of the flashback, where we go back to the present and see what's to come of the Halloween arc, which is steadily fast approaching, for us in the current timeline, in our, real world. For them, I think it's coming sooner than later. But I can't wait to see what's in store. So, Commodore Lad signing off. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, take care. Going crazy. Yeah, we going crazy.